Now, Chris Stanley.
Yes.
There is a picture up that you wanted to explain to us. This is a picture that you took.
So this is a picture I took yesterday.
Yeah.
Of I had asked Earl to go check in the studio to see if we could get in to set up. And when he got up, I noticed that there was a clear container filled with beans.
Beans.
Don't get me started on beans.
Filled with white beans.
Wait, hold on. What is that, Earl?
They're white beans.
Here's my freak outness from this, Earl. First of all, where'd you get it from?
I bought them at the supermarket.
What's with all the bean juice?
There's a lot of bean juice.
A ridiculous
I mean,
amount.
there's.
I mean, are you sopping that up?
Yeah, I use a spoon to sop it up. Yeah.
So you're acting like it's soup.
Ron.
Can I ask, did you do, so you just opened a can and then put it in this soup container, like an old Chinese soup container?
Easy.
Yes.
I mean, was there anything done to the beans?
No, of course I was going to heat them up,
But
you
no
didn't?
seasoning of any sort, right?
I didn't. Well, because I
You ate them cold?
I ate them. I didn't. No, I heated them up.
Well, Ron, I when Earl got up, I went over. I saw the beans, this bucket of beans on his desk, and I thought, this is strange. And then I put my hand on the container just to see if it was hot.
And then you eat.
So disgusting. Chris.
I went to. Of course, I don't know why you're putting his grimy, fart-filled hands on my food.
Farts, Chris. Your hands are filled.
I do cup my butt whenever I fart, so he's right.
Your hands are filled with farts and you're touching his beans.
Earl, why is he obsessed with what you're eating?
I have no
the fact
idea.
That you're having some hot bean juice is no one's fucking business.
Well, I grasped the cup of beans.
I mean, what kind of bean are we talking? This is a fava?
It's not even a baked
it's white
bean.
beans because I got a total explanation.
If I was lost at sea, I couldn't sit around drinking bean juice.
I mean, that's making me so sick.
So I put my hand on the bean cup.
Your
Filled
fart-filled
My
hands.
fart-filled hands, and it was fucking room temperature. It wasn't even hot. I mean, I'm pretty positive these beans were straight out the can.
Earl, you're better than this.
And then
lunch.
later, after the show,
Yeah.
I see just the empty bean container on the floor, basically licked clean. I mean, this thing was fucking not one fucking drop
went
of
to
bean
the
juice.
sink and cleaned it. Of course.
You cleaned it with your mouth. You got a bean problem, Earl.
He's fucking trolling you all the time,
I
right?
know he's always trolling me, but I got a perfectly good explanation why I'm eating white beans.
You
because
love them.
I
What is it,
I
the
love
Russian
them.
army?
Are you homeless?
I love them. B, I have.
Okay, here's
No
the
one
thing.
loves a
Who's
fucking.
just like, what's your favorite food? I'd say probably a navy bean. I mean, that's really weird.
That's like someone from the Depression would say. That.
Fresh.
The Great Depression.
I'm having a little trouble with my blood pressure, and they recommended having lots of white beans.
I've never heard of that before.
But are you supposed to just have them straight from a can, cold?
In an old cup.
So you poured them from a can into this fucking bowl and then into the microwave?
Into the microwave. And
And they said just have it straight?
Did you have any salt?
no salt.
Oh.
No salt.
I've never heard of anybody.
I think we're going to vomit.
No, because I'm
The
trying
visual.
to. I don't think a lot of sodium is good for the blood pressure either.
I will say this. I'm sure they would want you to drain them.
I think
Yeah,
so.
like the fucking juice from the can
I've never even heard
is bad.
I think that they even say drain and then a rinse.
Yes,
even to
yes.
get that juice completely away from the bean. Because that's just full of preservatives.
Exactly. Yeah, it's dirty old
I
preservatives.
added water to it.
What?
You
Added
won't-
what's
Put a little water in it.
it won't hurt.
Put a little water in it. Vito, you should do that tomorrow for the Fridays thing. Put a little water in it. I loved her in that movie.
I know. She was great.
Vito, did you see this? Do you see him eating the bean juice?
Yeah, I saw him eating the bean juice. I saw the plastic Tupperware of just lukewarm beans. And then I saw before the show we had to do something and Earl was missing. And then I just saw him coming from the kitchen with his beans, taking a little 5-minute bean break.
And Earl got here late today, and he fucking first thing he does is go to the fucking beans.
You guys are really assholes.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, look, I'm not trying to defend this bean lunch, but you guys are assholes, and you have fart-filled hands.
I am grossed out by that thick slime of fucking bean juice.
So much. So much. Tommy, you're in Bennington.
So Chris has fart-filled hands, and Earl is fighting back by eating beans.
Good point.
Yeah, it is.
Is that-
It's ironic.
Strange.
At best.
I think the doctor said he doesn't fart enough, and so that's why he chose
Is that
to
what the
be-
doctor said? You got to let
You're
some of
holding
that
in?
fucking blood pressure out through your asshole?
Release the valve, you know?
My bowels are fine, man. I don't drop fart bombs like Chris, like it's like giving out Tic
Are
Tacs.
you drinking that fucking bean
Fart
juice?
juice.
At
You
least,
got to be
yeah.
fucking slipping a couple silent ones out, Earl.
Earl farts occasionally.
Like this.
Oh, something about that image is just
Yeah.
really turning my stomach.
It's
Where
terrifying.
can we see this?
This is on our Instagram page, Instagram stories, Bennington SXM's Instagram stories.
Now I'll just ask Earl this. Earl, do you go around taking pictures of Chris's food or spying on him and getting Vito to team up with you?
No, not at all. It's none of my damn business what he eats or what he doesn't eat.
Watch the language, Earl.
I just worry because last time you had a fucking chip freak out and you had a chip problem and I exposed it.
You're
and
going
you
to get
stopped eating
cans of
chips.
beans, white beans sent here.
I kind of wish that just the chips and the beans could have at least been combined.
I know.
We're getting closer to a
Right.
meal. You like only one food at a time.
Why won't
You're
you
just like,
at least
I'm going to
have-
focus on these beans and that's it.
I was told this a few days ago, and I'm trying
Oh,
different
who, the
things.
Hard Rock Doctor?
I had some blood work done, and I got the results, and it wasn't. They were a little unnerving.
I don't know if beans are the answer. I'm no doctor. But a can of cold beans.
Didn't heat them
yeah.
long enough, and I think I reheated them too.
Spent a lot of time in the
Ugh.
kitchen.
Twice?
BJ in Florida.
Yeah, I was thinking that was kind of weird, but then I started thinking about things that I do. I mean, have you ever ate a can of English peas? I do that for dinner sometimes. Heat them up with butter and
Well, I'll
salt
tell you
pepper.
what. Why don't you and Earl go on a road trip together, BJ?
The thing is, what you just said was adding butter and heating. At least there's some
Yeah.
process.
Nothing for Earl.
No, this is just can to mouth.
I wasn't can
You know
of
what?
mouth.
This is
I
like the
microwave
fucking
them.
movie The Road. That's how you fucking eat. You just found some
Beans?
white bean juice, and you're fucking happy. Earl and
Beanie.
son are fucking sharing that on some ashy, dusty road.
Oh my god.
It's just troubling. I worry about Earl.
Oh yeah, I see that you're always fucking concerned about him.
All the time.
Now you see why I don't eat. I was trying to get back into eating in the office again. Now when I'm looking around, I'm paranoid every time I
why?
open my
Because
mouth.
You got the Mueller report following you fucking around all day, Earl?
Just eat them hot. You can eat as many beans as you want in the office. Just heat them
I
up.
disagree.
I didn't
man.
heat them up.
I do not think
No.
in the fucking 2019 that a can of beans is a lunch. That's a fucking depression lunch.
Yeah.
Why don't you have some next to a fucking hot dog, girl?
Ooh, that's
Sausage
good.
sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, even Cowboy would have a little piece
Yeah.
of meat with it or something.
Some pork.
Yeah, some slab bacon, some fucking baked beans. Now we're talking.
Not really. Still gross to me.
I fucking love baked beans. My mom would heat up a can of
Hey,
baked
well-
beans for me.
This is weird because we're just getting into bean nostalgia right now, and it's not a direction I thought we were gonna go in.
I feel like I do a show with hobos. Why don't you have some sterno, Earl, after that?
Joe, you're on Bennington.
I could see Earl just walking down the street with his garbage can fire on wheels and his old bean cans, and I eat my own poo.
That's fake Joe poo. I eat my own poo. Earl, you're a fucking character. You should be a fucking character actor.
That would be. That
You're
would,
leaving money on the table, bro.
Yeah, you could just play yourself.
Bean man.
Yeah. Fucking Billy Bean. Fucking,
Moneyball.
yeah. It's a whole fucking Moneyball thing that you got going right now. Check in with Deborah, Chris, because somebody says that there's two. The Pittsburgh theater is called the Carnegie, right? Someone says there's two Carnegie fucking theaters in Pittsburgh.
All right, I'm gonna look this up.
I don't see why we got to be the ones who decide
which
what
one
Carnegie
we're going
fucking
to.
theater we're going to. We're not fucking Pittsburgh guys. Hey, Earl, I do promise you to bring back a can of beans for you when I'm back from Pittsburgh.
Lucky.
Oh, look, AJ from Pittsburgh might be able to clear it up.
Yeah.
AJ.
Yes, I can tell her how to make them the Italian way.
Oh,
okay.
How's that?
Drain the beans, white northern beans. You drain them, wash them off. Put them back into your whatever you're going to cook them in your microwave. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of parsley, a little bit of pepper, and that's it.
That
Sounds
doesn't-
like you're
up
adding
that
some
way.
taste to these beans.
Yeah, I mean, that actually is starting to
But-
sound good.
Earl, are you shocked that you found out you're supposed to drain it and wash them off? Not fucking eat the drain juice?
I added water to it, and then
I added water. Well, you didn't fucking clean it. You're leaving the fucking bean juice
I
in there.
think adding water is worse,
I
though.
didn't
Like,
say
he
this-
didn't rinse it. He just added some water.
I'm glad fucking Chris is keeping an eye on you.
I should be because he's fucked up.
Kill himself.
I know. All right, so there's a Carnegie Music Hall where the Creeps Kids will be, but there's also a Carnegie Library Music Hall where you will not be.
Well, this isn't for books, is it?
Yeah. Look, everybody, I want to come in here and read a book. It's a cookbook about beans. Open the can, dump it in, heat it, start drinking that bean juice. These taste beans. It's a cocktail and an entree at the same time. Mama, we got any more of that bean juice?
Guy in New Jersey.
Yeah, how you doing, Bennington?
Hey, good, buddy.
I want to defend Earl. You know, Ronnie, you say that the beans are like a peasant food, it's something you wouldn't eat for lunch in 2019. Let me remind you, risotto was a peasant food. I can't get a plate of risotto in any decent restaurant for under $25 today.
First of all, you're not going to fucking compare one to the other.
Yeah, risotto's
Two,
a dish.
this is like saying you had mashed potatoes for lunch.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which he would do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you like a solo
You're
food.
eating a side and side juice.
Risotto doesn't come in a can, man. Okay.
And risotto has to be fucking prepared.
Yeah.
If somebody poured out a can of risotto, fucking heated it up in a microwave. First of all, if you're heating lunch
Yeah.
up in a microwave, stab yourself in the neck.
Right. And by the way, a peasant is a step above a hobo as far as
Oh,
meal
yeah,
quality
barely
That's
goes.
what I call it, hobo food.
Yeah.
Maybe Earl should make a bean risotto.
That does sound good. Paul in DC.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Hey.
Hey, man.
We're trying to figure. I'm sitting here trying to figure out why it wasn't a bean pie for Earl.
Earl, any reason?
was never into the bean pie. Never
Are
had a
you
taste
happy that fucking Chris watches everything that you do?
Yeah.
I'm looking out for you.
of it. I
He's kinda looking out for your health.
I don't appreciate being spied upon.
I
No, no.
appreciate you.
Plus, you were glad that he figured out how many chips you ate.
Yeah, you were lying to us about all
And
the
what
chips
did he
you were
drink with each one? Ginger ale?
He would buy a black cherry Coke at Hard Rock and eat a bag of sour cream and cheese or onion something fucking chips. Sour cream and cheddar chips.
You know what, Earl? That might have been the reason why you had trouble with women. Started to come through your skin.
Do you want to unnuke the app?
No.
Could we unnuke it?
Let's put a can of beans on your profile.
Why are you happy not dating?
I cannot
Go to
discuss
Joker.
that at this moment.
Whoa.
Yeah, then there's no reason to believe you.
How come you nuke the beans and also nuke the app? Both.
And nuke the chips.
Well, I mean, I got rid of the chips because it was bad for me. I like white beans. I thought I'd dread it, but
You like white beans, but you don't like white people. That hurts, Earl. Hey, we got to wrap this one up, Christopher.
Yes, we do. The Creeps with Kids store. It's coming on October 18th to Reading, PA, October 19th.
I'm coming home to Reading.
Ron's coming home to Reading. That's October 18th. And then Pittsburgh, October 19th. Go to creepstour.com for tickets to those shows and all the shows in the Creeps with Kids tour.
All the shows.
All the shows.
Tomorrow is the Unmasked with Gary Goldman, and the Gary Goldman special is Saturday night.
10 p.m. on HBO, The Great Depression.
And then GPS on Saturday, 3 o'clock on Deep Tracks. All right, that's it for us. We'll see you guys.
Peace.